What's up guys, this is Shiva from the Nintendo Car Bros, and today's video, as it was titled, I'm going to be talking about why or whether, pretty much giving your decision on whether you should buy an iPhone SE or even the iPad Pro 9.7 inch. So these are my thoughts of whether you should buy it or not. So first, we're going to start off with the iPhone SE. Now, this iPhone is pretty much just a 5S body without the chamfered edges and pretty much all the internals that the 6S and the 6S Plus have. The A9 processor, the M9 motion coprocessor, Apple Pay, the 12 megapixel camera, live photos, except there's no 3D touch on this iPhone, which I kind of said, well, why, you know? And that was kind of weird, but whatever. They probably just wanted it for the 6S and 6S Plus lines. So it pretty much just has everything that the 6S and 6S Plus phones have, but cheaper. And I love this. The iPhone SE doesn't have a hump for the camera. It's flushed into the body. So we're gonna not be seeing any wobbly iPhones. So yeah, that's the iPhone SE. It pretty much just has all the internals that the 6S and 6S Plus have, but a smaller 4-inch display. Now this product is aimed towards people who are in the business or in the market for getting a new smartphone, and they want to try out the iOS OS. So it's for people who are new to iPhones and people who are upgrading from their older iPhones, but don't want to pay that $600 fee that the 6S has. So they'll be paying that $400 price point for a 16 gig. So if you are in the market for a new smartphone, this phone is good for you. And if you like 4-inch iPhones, boom, that's just perfect for you. So yeah, those are my thoughts about the iPhone SE. Next is the iPad Pro 9.7 inch. Now this tablet, I was like going, why are you gonna name it the iPad Pro again? And so I'm just gonna label it as the iPad Pro 9.7 inch, just to make life easier. So here's a quick summary of the iPad Pro 9.7 inch. Now this iPad Pro has a small screen, of course, the 9.7 inch real estate. It pretty much has all the internals of the iPad Pro 12 inch. So we're gonna have the A9X, the M9 motion coprocessor, all that jazz, except we're gonna be seeing a 12 megapixel camera on this bad boy. Now the iPad Pro 12 inch didn't get this, they didn't upgrade it, so they are really wanting that small factor to be a part of this buying option if you were in the market for an iPad Pro. So one key feature that is available on the iPad Pro 9.7 inch is True Tone display. And this is pretty much just, they were explaining it like this. So you have paper and it's natural. Your eyes can see it naturally. It's not like a computer screen or a phone screen. It's natural, like the environment, lights reflect off of it. It's natural. Now, this iPad Pro pretty much has 4 sensors that pretty much detect your environment, and whether it's a little bit cooler in temperature or warmer in temperature, depending on where you are, it'll automatically sense that and it'll adjust the screen so it seems natural. And this sort of goes into the transparent sort of, field. So that's pretty cool how Apple is doing that. They're taking a stab into the transparent type of technology, and just thinking about it, this could be closer to getting to transparent technology. And so yeah, so that's one key feature that the iPad Pro 9.7 inch, they were saying it's a PC replacement. For now, to be honest, if you like iOS, go for it. If you want that better, it has the 4 stereo speakers, so if you're watching my YouTube videos, you can obviously go and it'll sound great. People have been saying good things about it. Battery life's better, and yeah, so I don't think, honestly, it could be a PC replacement because it just doesn't have the full, like, for example, Photoshop. There's not a full Photoshop version on iOS. If you're into those kind of things, which the iPad Pro is pretty much aimed towards, you're not going to be getting a complete suite, except for, if you edit on iMovie. I sometimes do it, but I mostly do Final Cut Pro. But iMovie is there, the iWork suite, or Microsoft suite, even Word, or even Google suite. There's many options, but is it going to be a PC replacement? It depends on what you do. So if you do a lot of Photoshop, maybe not. Maybe get a MacBook. But if you're just writing documents and things like that, you might save a couple bucks and get this iPad Pro, and it'll be pretty good. So I think it just aims towards people, what your necessities are, and that's all I can say. I honestly cannot buy either because I'm a high school student, so I don't have that much money. So I'm not going to be purchasing this, but if I were in the market for something that doesn't cost $1,000 and still pretty well, I would think about it. So it depends on your necessities, and that's all I'm gonna say about the iPad Pro 9.7 inch. So those are my impressions on both the iPhone SE and the iPad Pro 9.7 inch. Thanks for watching, you guys. This is Shiva from the Nintendo Car Bros. I'll see you guys later. Peace.